Hello everybody, this is Count Christo. Welcome back to the Irish Revenge campaign here in Kaiserreich, where we are holding back the Darn Brits as they attempt to push us out of our rightful Gallic land here in Scotland. That's how I'm choosing to look at it. In the tooltip, something stood out about max base 50. I'm sorry? Begin the reform process modernizing our agricultural industry and our infrastructure. Why not? I need more steel. An Irish foreign enterprise. There is widespread thought spreading throughout the government that it's time being we reach the limit of our natural resource exploration. Okay. Do you want Brazil or South Africa? Well, South Africa has loads of chromium. Brazil's not particularly rich in anything. Neither of them really fit our ideology, so I guess we'll reach out to South Africa. Oh, Rhodesia is a puppet of South Africa. Interesting. Contesting us in the air again, eh? Not for long, though, weirdly enough. There is disometric radar. Very nice. Means it's going to reach out to substantially further, though it doesn't look like I can see that yet. Back in there. What should we invent next? Might as well finish off carrier battle groups. Naval air agility plus 10% from carriers, and more light cruisers. There's so much. Oh, we got loads of air experience. Oh, and it's time to research the. Oops, turned on the day-night cycle. It's time to research the next tier of planes. Wiping out some more convoys over here. Yeah, their numbers in the air over the sea zones is becoming troublesome. Let's deploy some more people to try and kill them. Let's put them on air superiority as well. It shouldn't make a difference because they should be engaging TAC bombers anyway, but we'll see. Holding pretty nicely on this front now. Exterminating the Brits. I'm allowed to say that because I'm British. There's the heavy tanks. Like I said, we are going to build Space Marines. I feel like anything goes when you're playing as Island solo. Pretty much solo anyway. Okay, good. Short on steel, as always. How's that South African mission going, eh? Okay, we've got some carrier naval bombers now. Let's halt these guys. 10 less of those. I'd like 15 of these bad boys aboard. Nice. Oh, hey, you got an ace on there now. Awesome. Okay, as you were. Wait, 14? Didn't we have 15 a minute ago? I think we might have lost a ship. But where? I didn't see a naval battle. Huh. Can you walk to Orkney? No. Good, that makes sense. I think you can in the base game. It's really silly. No, I don't want your volunteers. I will never want your volunteers. Okay, support equipment, no time for this. Yep, holding very nicely here, and presumably they're taking, yep, pretty heavy casualties in these losses. 7,000 in each. Nice. Very nice indeed. What? Oh, it split off. Oh. I thought we lost more than half our fleet. But no, these guys detached to go and repair. Okay. The other floating taters are still alright. Thank God. Okay, what was I going to spend political power on? Right, we were going to close the economy. Yeah, it's a good choice. Ace pilot promoted. And every time we get an ace pilot... Oh, that's a good point. Carrier. You need to take 5 out of this. Have another wing. Which one of these is better? Probably the one we have less of. No, I've just 5 of these. Airwings will not follow this carrier. It leaves the region. Airwings will follow this carrier. I don't think that matters. We're not going to give them any missions. You get the ace. So now these fighters on this carrier have a stupendous amount of agility. Likewise with you. We're going to want fighters. Don't have any spare fighters. Okay, you get reduced down to a wing of 5. There we go. Nice. So these planes here have just stupendous agility. Should be okay with only 50 out there. Let's have the other 50. I'll keep upping over Scotland. Cardiff naval invasion for instant capitulation. We've done that a number of times. It's not actually instant capitulation. They have 90% national unity. And it's only a 5 victory point province, so this area is enough. But we have naval invaded Cardiff twice now. It is the anniversary of the Easter Rising. Nice. I think we will be going to close to limited exports, probably. I think we need it. Get our civvy factories back. Back in there, lads. Still bleeding them dry against our Scottish wall. Excellent. We don't need level 4 forts. Could do with some hut forts on this one, though. Okay, crap tons of air experience. Should make a variant of the naval bomber. The carrier naval bomber. This one. I want all kinds of attack and all kinds of agility. Seems good. 20% reliability. Doesn't seem good. Let's go with reliability first, and then we'll add some attack next time. I don't know if the same logic applies to carrier naval bombers as it does to fighters, where you basically only ever want to go for agility. But I'm going to assume that it doesn't. We should work towards jets. And nukes, actually. We could get nukes relatively quickly. We have a focus that gives us nuclear technology, I think. Right? Where is it? I swear we had a nuclear technology bonus. I can't have already used it because we haven't got any nuclear technology. Is it down here somewhere, maybe? No? Did we not have a nuclear research technology? We must do. Come on. It's the Irish focus tree. You're telling me there's something it doesn't have? Wow, okay. Well, we need to start researching nuclear technology soon, then. It's going to take us full time to research all of them. It's going to be years before we can get nukes. And nukes would be very helpful. If we nuked these 3 tiles, the British would lose, like, millions and millions of manpower. Supply's still fine. Gandalf in chat says that for some reason watching this stream has made him really want to play the Star Trek New Horizons thing. Hey! Starting to reply to offer positive, extend a formal invitation to Irish foreign delegation to Rhodesia. Hey, awesome. I'm not quite sure why this would really want to make you play Star Trek mod for Stellaris, but okay. Ah, did you make that mod by any chance, Gandalf? Is that why you're telling me this? Yeah, more monthly population, why not? Keep them breeding. The agricultural reform drive, of course, this has to be a priority. Step in as much as we can. We got loads of naval experience. I guess we should make a variant of the beggars can't be choosers. Let's give it some serious anti-air. Although we might need some reliability as well. Try and counter all the upgrades we've been putting on it. Alright, just cancel that one, it's fine. Powering them out now. Excellent. No, just advertising because you really like it. That makes sense. Because island winning is sci-fi. It's a good point. So what's our plan here? What kind of strength are they at? Full on most of them. Okay. Well, we're going to need them to bleed out a lot if we're going to... Another ace pilot. Yep, there he is. Maybe it is true that small... Does anyone know in chat? Is it true that smaller wings get aces faster? I feel like I've heard that somewhere. But I've never had it confirmed to me. Anyway, let's get another 5 wing to hold that fighter. And he can work on superiority. So he gives them 50 extra percent, 50% higher agility, which is kind of absurd. Okay, that second tier radar station is going up. Nice. It's weird that you can't see the second tier, how big the second tier is. Oh, guys, don't lose Edinburgh. Get back in there. We will, however, lose this tile. Intentionally. In order for them to come in here and us to launch a counter-offensive, pocket them over here and kill them. The great foreign venture begins. We want to hire a foreign expert, put an Irish military man in charge, or what's wrong with Paddy? Well, obviously we want to send the guy that costs the most, who's therefore probably the best. Okay, keep on going, guys. No. None of that. None of that. Okay, let's just delete these orders for a minute. Let them all walk past. Wow, this guy really needs a bit of cycling. Let's slow it down a bit so we don't lose track of stuff here. By having more wings, you increase your chances. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm not... I want it confirmed. Because really, the chance of an airway generating should be per plane, not per wing. Obviously, because, you know, each wing represents one fighter pilot. I mean, if it's fighters, if they're bombers, then obviously there's more than one pilot, but... Pin them there. Let's cancel them there. Come on, win the fight. Take the tile. Win the defense, take the tile. So close. There we go. Nice. Only managed to catch 2 in there. Oh no. 4. Good. Okay, and now we can resume stations. In fact, no, let's not do that. Let's just fall straight back and do it again. Edinburgh's looking pretty risky right now. Let's send some extra guys over there. You need to leave now. Thank you. Never even retook this tile. Apparently, the more wings you have, the better. Wings are created more efficiently on the amount of wings. Interesting. Also, bombers only pick 1 target per day, so 10 wings will help in 10 battles, whereas 1 wing only helps in 1 battle. That is interesting. Alright, well, we'll go with 50s for the non-ace wings, I think. It's more than that, and I'll just go mad. It would just be too absurd to try and min-max more than that, I think. Up to 16, fully repaired, almost, apart from this guy, who really should split off. Go repair. They must be pretty low on resources right now, these guys. Considering we're wrecking all of their convoys. Along with our planes wrecking their convoys. We should build a bunch of close air support. I can't believe that didn't occur to me earlier. We've got plenty of naval bombers. We should pivot away from building naval bombers into building close air support. Wait for these guys to deploy, and then I will split it up. Okay, now is the time for a counter-offensive here. And here, and here. And there's the pocket. May not get there in time, but that's okay. Might as well try. Building the fort here hasn't helped our pocketing potential. Let's resume the line. Once we get close air support, we should be able to tear through these guys. I can't believe I didn't think of that earlier. Peter reports back on our foreign investment. The Belgians, expert we put in charge, has reported back the venture sale has been splendid success. A large amount of chromium is ready to be exported back. Nice. Some chromium. Let's continue limiting exportation, which means we have enough to begin producing Too Rich for My Bloods. Let's compare these briefly to our highest class. For example, fire range 21.6, fire range 22, evasion 75, evasion 68. It's worse. Torpedo attack 10, torpedo attack 9, and how about just naval firepower 11.4, 10.1. Yeah, these are better. Okay. Now we want to each factory producing these requires 1 chromium. We have 13 chromium, so we're going to want 13 naval dockyards assigned to this, and then any remaining spares can continue producing the tier below, and that should leave us with 0 chromium. Sorted. Maths. It's helpful. When you finally kill Britain, you should make sure to invade the Scandinavians as well, and to act on that 1,000-year-old Viking grudge. Good idea, although Norway is in the Entente, and so we probably shouldn't piss off them too much, so we'll go after Sweden instead. We don't want to take on the Entente's navy just yet. Also the Romans, because they invaded Celtic land as well. Very good point. Air wings with no mission. Right, this one split twice. And go here. Or maybe I'll have them port strike. I never seem to get anything out of port strikes though. So yeah, let's just keep hitting the seas. Cool. Ooh, taking some heavy damage on some of these guys. Let's have these guys go repair for a bit. Wait for them all to get repaired up. It's just because of the enemy planes that we're taking damage, so it's not a big issue. Should be able to push out to here. Do I want to though? Naval invasions of these guys are going to be impossible because they have so many divisions on every freaking coastal tile. A German once looked at an Irishman funny. Time for revenge. No, the Germans are on our side. Well, we're on our side. They're treacherous cowards now, so I guess we better take them out. We need more production of infantry equipment. How many spare carry naval bombers do we have now? 13. Okay, that means you can have 10 less of these. 10 more of these. Cool. Might be time to produce a second carrier as well. Maybe we should even get next tier carriers. Bit more light cruiser organ there. Could be worth getting. I don't really know how much organisation on ships actually does. I don't imagine it's a huge amount. Mechanised farming investment. We reap what we sow. Or just keep the standard one. No, we reap what we sow. Ah, I should have waited 7 days. Or, sorry, 12 days before I took that. We might lose our high stability right now. But that's okay. We can get it back. Political power is not a desperately valuable commodity right now. There's the streamlined line. Let's start on this nuke tech. Okay, radar going up, taking its time, but that's okay. And then the third tier will give us radar coverage over pretty much all of England. Fighter 3s. Let's go straight into the carriers. If you could give me some high engine and then a bit more range and reliability. Go for reliability. Fighters, that would be lovely. Gotta love CK2 music. It's always nice. Getting plenty of area experience from all of our many air fights. Enough fighters for another wing? No. Actually, we do, just. Oh, not quite. Close enough, though. Want some more interceptors over Ireland. They come bombing us too often. We've intercepted 140,000 bombing runs so far. It's kind of absurd. Experimental rockets. I would like to invent some next tier of radar before we finish building this one, which we probably won't pull off, unfortunately. I think it's fine for our fleet to stay in port for a bit while we build up and. Can you research from light cruisers to heavy cruisers? You can. Alright, we're going to invent some heavy cruisers for the shore bombardment. Invade Jan Mayen. Where's Jan Mayen again? Somewhere about here. Wow, pushed us back. Not that it matters. And then they didn't press the advantage. Excuse me? Why, though? They've learnt their lesson about taking that tile, apparently. Invade Turkey. I don't think we need to invade Turkey. Especially while they're in the Axis. Maybe the Axis would be a good people to fight, actually. I wish the French Republic weren't in the Entente. Because then we could take them out. Oh god, look at my divisions. Everyone has crazy divisions because it's 44. Man, they're really enjoying killing themselves against me here, aren't they? I wish less of their victory points were on the coast, or we could just paradrop them into the ground. Get back in there. Heavy fighting over the skies. think I'll have to pivot away from tanks research just for a moment to get some CAS going. We have loads of carrier fighters, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're not. We only have one factory on it right now. I guess that's as low as we can plausibly go. Missing imports from who? Oh, here I can get. No, it's not worth it. What was I going to do? That's right, CAS. Bunch of victories there, always nice to see. I wish there was an option to make your offensive lines invisible, because they often end up ugly like this when you micro it. Maybe see. Let's go take on the French Navy for fun. Hey Frenchies, how you doing? We're back, and we brought naval bombers. Yep, there goes that one. Okay, supremacy over the English Channel. Nice. And there goes this one in a second, as soon as the carrier arrives, pretty much. Yep. Sunk. Oh, not quite. Oh, they've actually got planes in this one. That won't save them. Carrier took some hits. Should be okay. Take out that light cruiser. Take out the light cruiser. Oh, they're deploying more against us. Up to 18 enemy ships now. Uh-oh. Don't let Edinburgh fall while we're distracted at the sea. Nice. Sunk some more of them. Keep at them. What functionalities does the Spearhead command have versus the normal attack plan? The Spearhead command has the advantage of, well, sometimes advantage, of not covering its flanks. And it also attacks much more quickly and without care for whether or not it's going to leave you too far in, basically. More production efficiency cap and more factory output. That's excellent. Excellent focus. Maintenance board investment. Of course, we will make the full investment possible. Getting all these crazy good national spirits. Another 10 naval bombers. So this, I think, will be the final decrease. I think we will keep it. Something like that. Do have a naval bomber ace. I think I will assign him to here. Or rather, to here. Like so. Good. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm really not too well today. A bit sniffly. So why stream, you might ask? Because I like the game, alright? Go 5 to 3s. Get some upgrading to be done. How has their manpower gone up? Damn it. I guess they had some national spirit or something to happen that gives them some more. Gives them some more, excuse me. I guess we could continue the tank research. Start building our space marines. How much piercing have they got? 22? It's outrageous. 13 and 12 on their basic infantry divisions, looks like. 22 on the garrison divisions. Or on some of them, anyway. So if we were to put in some of these old heavy tanks. One heavy tank would give us 36. Light tank would give us 1. But if we put in the medium tank, I'm hoping we can get like 15. Dark Disease Economy. Collins is always right. We're at high, aren't we? I'd like to get to very high. They love throwing themselves against our lines for some reason. When the British Isles get invaded, they get tons of manpower. Ah, okay. You wish this game had a time-lapse option to play back your glorious invasions. Yeah, that would be really fun. It shouldn't be that hard. VE4 can do it. It's the same engine. I like that we're managing to produce the too rich for my blood class now. Should be seeing some... Yep, there's the first one. Infantry equipment deficit's not great. Let's... we are focusing all our new factories on it. They're really pushing hard for Edinburgh. Look at that. They lost 4,000 men in the last push on Edinburgh they made. Crazy sauce. What are they thinking? I mean, it's a nice place, but... E4's provinces are bigger. This is true. Quite a lot bigger. The death of Anton Duffy, Tazioch of our nation. Who is that? It's not our leader. Don't know who that was. Still importing with 20 of our factories. So I think as soon as we can, we're going to close the economy. The Irish are never going to get Canada. Excuse me? I'm sorry, did I read the name wrong? What was he actually? Victories. Great victory. Can I hover over here and see? No. 40 of our planes lost there. Not good. Nice. Some more subs going down. All looking pretty good to me. Looks like a good decision when I decided to pivot some of my guys onto the English Channel. Even though they're not in great range. Managed to reduce the British fleet to 1 and the French fleet to 7. The German Socialist fleet is 20. It's pretty funny. What? I thought Carlos Spain was crushing him earlier. It's pronounced Owen. Oh, okay. Says you need to repair 44 ports. What the heck? That's a little odd. Well, I mean, we don't use that port, so it's not too much of a problem. That is really weird. Have we had another conclusion on Edinburgh? Yep, another 5k gone. The Matcha class. Welcome to the world. Big top, as in the tent in circuses. We're going to make a variant of you. We should probably wait to save another 120 so we can make a max deck size variant and then build that, because we're only going to build one probably. Also, can you show war losses? But of course, here you are. We're up to 270,000. They're at 2.1 million. Ah, 2 mobile warfare doctrine bonuses. That's what I want the armor bonus, but I'm going to do this just in case it increases ace generation rate. Trans-Iran investment. There's no stopping the train we're on. Hell yeah. Look at all that infrastructure. It's glorious. Glorious, I tell you. And giving us a whopping 109.6% production efficiency cap. And it is going above 100. There's no hard cap. That's fun. I like that. Alright, we're going to invent some heavy cruisers so we can get some shore bombardment on these battles. Can you delete airfields like you can factories? No. Good idea about invading Wales and deleting the airbase, but no, that's not possible. Sadly. That would be fun. Would make sense, too. You should be able to sabotage ports as well. You shouldn't be able to lower it below level 1, is my opinion, though. But yeah, sabotaging airbases makes perfect sense. Wouldn't take that many explosives to render a landing strip inoperable. I can't remember if people generally think that jets are actually worth it. Some more immigration. Let's have a look. They have lower agility. The air attack is better. Air defense is higher. These guys' agility is, yeah, also less good. Oh, and they toss tungsten. Oh, we have some tungsten. Not sure. You think it'd be overpowered to be able to naval invade, ruin an airbase, and then bounce out? Those kind of hit-and-run tactics don't seem possible. I don't know, I think it does seem plausible. Getting your men out would require you took a port. A rocket interceptor is actually useful. I think they're useful. But I honestly don't know, really. Steal from the Russian Empire. Since we only actually need 7, it's not a loss to import from them. Right, we better get involved in some naval combat. They're currently repairing still. Let's let them finish repairing before we send them back out. So the difference maker, how many kills you got? Just 2. 6 kills on the Prince of Biscay. He was the one that managed to give us, finally give us naval supremacy over the Bay of Biscay after a long battle. 7 kills on the one that said earn this. Our first light cruiser died so that this one could live, and his name reflected it, and he has indeed earned it. Look at all those kills. And then the carrier is up to 24 kills and 2 assisted kills. Loads of air experience. Let's make a... let's just put these two next to each other. And let's put that at the bottom to make it easier to see. There's close air support. Keep on going down the close air support tree. Right, yeah, carrier fighters. That seems like a good thing to variant. Oh, these rocket interceptors. No, I don't think these are worth it. They have 47 air attack compared to 32. So that's pretty good. Maybe they are worth it. I don't know. In cost, they're cheaper. Their agility's not very good, so I guess they die quite quickly. Oh, crap. I just switched the naval fighter to a normal fighter. Whoops, a daisy. Oh well, there goes some of our production efficiency. Yuan declared war on the Republic of China. Interesting. They continue bleeding out on that tile. How many total ships do you have? 20. Any enemy ships here? Doesn't look like it. How about here? No? Here? No? One in the English Channel. Hunt him down and destroy him. Got to love E4 music. This is E3, I think. Yeah, this is E3 soundtrack. Still one enemy ship present. Find him. We found him very briefly. Slow it down, we can see what kind of ship it is. It is a battleship, but it looks like he's very determined to not fight us. Let's go fight over here. Looks like this might be the German Navy we're going to engage. Hey Germans, meet Irish. We're a lot better than you. It's night time, so we're operating at 0% efficiency. But now it clears. There goes their carrier. They've got 100 planes deployed against us. Whoa! They shot down every single plane on our carrier? What? They had TAC bombers. They just annihilated our carrier's air wings. That's insane. Let's engage them with the screens for a bit. But I'm not prepared to lose screens, so retreat. We killed more than we lost. That may not be true. Whew, it was close. Almost lost a light cruiser. But they just decimated our air wings. Look at that crap. The aces should die, by the way, if their air wing goes down to 0. That was crazy. Weird that you have to cancel a repair task in order to cancel the order after the repair. That was crazy. Oh. Well, looks like we need to produce some more though. It's not urgent though, so I'm not too worried about it. Women in the RAF. So let's see if this actually makes a difference. We'll just have to kind of feel whether it makes a difference, I guess. Oh, this gives a bonus for heavy cruiser models. Oh well. Might as well get the infantry and support artillery bonuses. Can't get any of these because they require the patriotic movement. Sadly. And that one also requires you to be socialist. Training time down? It's not very useful. Let's do the armor advances. Let's do all 3 of these, basically just to get the armor advances one. Ahead of us wanting... Oh, we'll need to invent motorized as well. The ace was on holiday. In Operation Chariot, the greatest raid of all, the commandos blew up the Normandy dock in southern Brittany and France, effectively preventing the Tirpitz from ever entering the Atlantic. That is really cool. I have heard about that, I think. They plant explosives on the sides of the ship or something. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Okay, let's close the economy. See what that lets us not import. We should stop this import first. We could get one less here as well. Go into a slight deficit on rubber. It's only going to hurt us a tiny bit. 1%, that's fine. Manpower's a real issue. They blew the dock to be unstable and crashed into a ship. It's a smart move. Now, do we want to use artillery or this? Let's see, how much armor do we get if we were to do this? $26, that's plenty. So yeah, let's invent the self-propelled artillery and see if they'd give us enough armor as well. Because it's cheaper to build self-propelled artillery than just straight up mediums. Per battalion, anyway. The Point being, in Hoi4 you should be able to train special forces that can perform hit and run attacks in enemy territory to destroy specific targets. I guess the way you could do that without kind of really changing the game too much is just have a saboteur battalion here, and that meant that when you were on the offensive attacking somewhere, or when you capture somewhere, you do much heavier damage than normal. But yeah, things like that would come under an espionage system in my mind, where you had a separate commodity, which was spies, or maybe, and then you can spend spies on building up the ability to launch raids and things, and then you launch raids on a per tile basis. That'd be really fun. Similar to Hoi3 with espionage, and you can in Hoi3 you can launch covert operations. They can also do things like increase your movement speed in a tile, or give intel on a tile, that kind of thing. All of those things would be awesome. They should add them in. Alright, let's improve these carrier fighters, because we just got destroyed with our carrier fighters. I don't know why they wrecked us so hard. Knowing that they did wreck us so hard, we should angle more towards carrier fighters. The game really needs an espionage overwork. I agree completely. Hoi3 air system returned when? The Hoi3 air system should not return. In Hoi3, planes were immortal. Use spies to reveal enemy battle arrows. That wouldn't be helpful, because the AI's battle arrows don't tell you anything, and if you did that to players, they would just change it so their arrows didn't tell you anything. I'd rather just have the ability to have statewide max decryption or something, or things like tell me where they have decryption on all their tank divisions, so you can tell where their tanks are, tell you where they're going to push. That'd be great, actually. You guys all repaired up? Yep. For now, let's have even more heavily biased towards fighters, since we don't have the other kind. And who's ready for another go at the Germans, eh? Just sail there rather than launching a mission. Hey Germans, come at me. They haven't deployed their planes yet. Already taken out a destroyer. Here are their 4 carriers. They have 4 carriers and this few other ships. I guess we destroyed a bunch of their other ships in the last one, but okay, they got no planes this time. So I feel like that's going to go our way. Okay, screen's engaging. Taking damage. Heavy damage. Very heavy damage on this one. Do we commit? We commit. We might take losses, but I think it'll be good to... Oh, but their planes, they've just took out all their planes. Okay, yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Managed to make it away without loss. Okay, so if we were to put a medium self-propelled artillery in here, we can get 16 armor, that's plenty. And it's going to give us a bunch of soft attack. So we're going to need to use 2 though, so we can still stay at 44 combat width. So this is Inf 4. Armoured. What is this song? Why did they take this song out of the soundtrack? Great song. We take 72 medium self-propelled guns per division. Should we add a military police for the extra defense? It's tempting. See, it's only an extra 10 support equipment per division. Yeah, I think we will. Lowest org by 2. No, it's not worth it. That's fine. This just should be good. Okay, new division icon. These can be, yeah, Death Marines or whatever. And they are high priority reinforcement. Excellent. Okay, give me self-propelled artillery. And by medium self-propelled artillery, I mean a hugely better variant of it. Actually, shall I invent this and then variant it? Yeah. Actually, we're getting plenty of army experience. We could probably variant it now and variant it then. Nah, it's better safe. Military police equals next level stuff. Scout planes, aircraft which give intel. Yeah, that'd be great. Upgrade your self-propelled guns. I think I will just upgrade the next tier. These guys have no mission, that's fine. So these guys made it home. Good. No losses. Once again, inflicting... Every time we inflict a casualty without taking a casualty to our boats, that's fine. The planes, you know, with they're a penny a dozen. We can produce more of them. Hang on. How are we trading... It says we're trading 17 factories. But we only have 7. Oh, it does already... Oh, it already takes out the ones from imports on there. Okay, okay. Okay, I guess what we should do then is have automatic split off on and just convoy raid. Get the naval experience that way. Do you get naval experience from convoy raiding? I think you do. Not sure though. I think you do. Adopt a new doctrine. What are you up to? Army experience. Purge the last remaining of the militias. Minus 50 political power. Ah, so they're about to get rid of... Oh no, they've already got rid of the militias modifier. Not sure what that's going to do them. We shall see. We're down 1 rubber. That's okay. We can reduce naval bomber production. Oh, we've still got loads of naval bomber production. Okay. Scrap almost all of that. All I need with naval bombers is to meet demand. Great. Which will let me spend less on this. And this. And focus on producing those self-propelled guns. Okay. Still researching CAS, right? Yeah, good. We're not going to start producing CAS till we get level 3, I think. Your Imp 4 has 64 combat width. So it does. Thank you. 46 combat width, excuse me. That's what you said. Yeah, that's very dumb. Fixed. Thank you for the heads up. That would have been annoying. I never would have noticed. We need to get the next level... Hey, nice. One more of those, and then start producing me some heavy cruisers. The reason we're producing heavy cruisers is because they're technically capital class ships, which means they can provide shore bombardment, which would be very useful for helping in Edinburgh. Okay, next research. Top tier naval invasion will be useful, but that's not urgent. Let's get that radar going. The war's still going fine. Haven't seemed to have gained any naval experience, but then we haven't actually found anyone to convoy raid. Gibraltar Strait is neutral to us, isn't it? Let's try convoy raiding in here. Let's move our warfare. What's I doing? That's right, going down here. "50 Factories Island." Hell yeah, 55. Better believe it, baby. Still not finding any convoys. Come on, guys. Must have some convoys somewhere. Some 4 enemy ships in there. Let's go after them. I'm just doing this for army experience so we can improve our as yet unbuilt top tier, big top class carriers. Found them? Found them. Found them and killed them. Killed them before their friends could even reinforce in. Here are the others. Should wipe them out. If they actually let us continue engaging them, although they brought air support this time. Oof, one of our guys. Some of our guys taking seriously heavy hits from their air support here. Jesus. Alright, well, there's ones that are taking heavy hits have split off, so that should be fine. Yeah, they're getting away. Right? Oh, did we just lose 2? No, they're just in the other street. That's fine, that's fine. Although we're down to no airships and no carriers in the ones remaining engaged, so you can go repair 2. Get out! What are you doing? You guys, do not engage. Go repair. Hello? Repair. Thank you. I'm going to go to repair now. Good. Okay. New thing. Honestly, scraping the barrel's not much worse. Than all adults, so let's do it. But this is the totality of all men we're ever going to get, which is why it's basically essential that we pivot towards tanks, because we're eventually basically going to have to be like 100% good tank divisions, because we just don't have the manpower to do anything else. Could do with a higher level naval base here, but I think buildings, factories is more important for now. These don't improve jet rockets, jet planes, do they? No. Okay, let's get. I don't know if jet fighters are better. The top tier ones do have a lot higher range. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. The heck is up with that tank? Looks really weird. Let's get the support companies going. I want to know the moment we have a heavy cruiser. How long is it going to be? Producing 2 a year. Ah, it takes chromium. In which case, stop producing much at all of that. In fact, why don't you just finish producing this one of that, and then switch to producing all-out heavy cruisers. Any spares can go onto convoys for a second. Our convoy count is still declining, which is not ideal. If I were you, I'd put a couple of dockyards towards getting a second carrier, so if that one gets damaged, you can still fight with one. We are not going to produce this next carrier. The idea is, anyway, we weren't going to produce another carrier until we can finish updating Big Top to have max deck space, which is going to take another 120 naval experience. That was the idea, at least. I think I'm going to stick with it. The thing is, I need to find someone I can fight. I think we're going to keep going after the Germans. Let's go after the Germans with 100%. 100%. Where's the unassigned one? Shouldn't there be an unassigned naval bomber guy? Oh, that's a fighter wing. I want these guys. There he goes. Cool. Right, we're going to go 100% fighters for a bit. I know we don't even have enough for that. Let's tone down on this even more and put it onto carrier fighters for now. Cool. Right, yeah, next tier CAS seems good. You'd at least start thinking about it. Yeah, don't worry, rest assured I am thinking about it. We should save up our experience to make our CAS 3s ridiculously good, I think. Have we got? We have! You know what time it is, boys? And ladies, if there are any of you out there. It's time to make our first next level imp. He can stand on the port while he just reinforces up. Look at him. He's a thing of beauty. Fully armoured. 18 armour, is that enough? It's just enough for most of them. That's perfect. There we go. Fully reinforced. Hardened, tempered, and does its job. Let's get it in there. He's ready for the front. This guy named Inf 3, which is an Inf 4, is ready to go. Alright, I want to see him in combat. Come on, restart the battle so I can have him be the one that's reinforced in. Oh, hang on. I made him 44. We don't have offensive doctrine. Damn it. Alright, well, there goes 2 more of the imps. Yeah, that's the right play. Gives him a bit more armor. Are these guys are 40s, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Anyway, there we go. He's in there. Cool. Now he actually has a chance of reinforcing in. Are you not using the serious mod? No, I am using the... I forgot to cut the episode. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. Well, the glory of the 40 width Armoured Space Marine Division will be seen in the next episode. Until then, thank you ever so much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.